Sometimes, the prey doesn't just survive, it outsmarts, overpowers, and utterly humiliates the predator. Have you ever seen the heart-stopping moment when a crocodile explodes out of the water? Or when a wildebeest faces off against an entire pack of crocodiles beneath the surface? Every passing second is a deadly gamble between life and a violent end. If you crave the most jaw-dropping escapes from the unluckiest of predators, don't blink, because it's all coming up in 15 most breathtaking moments of prey, escapes predators. Number 15, wildebeest escapes crocodile. Under the scorching African sun, a herd of wildebeest leisurely wades into what seems to be a calm river, completely unaware that they have stepped into the deadly domain of giant crocodiles. Beneath the murky water, the apex predators glide in silence, eyes locked on their targets. Then suddenly, like a missile, they launch straight at the youngest of the herd, but the wildebeest reacts with lightning speed, escaping those razor-sharp jaws by mere inches. The crocodiles are far from done. Lurking just below the surface, they wait patiently, tracking every movement of the herd. And then, when the moment is right, one bursts from the water, clamping down on a wildebeest that has strayed from the group. Within seconds, more dark shapes surge forward. One bites into its neck, another grips its tail, trapping the prey in a deadly vice. The river churns violently, the sound of thrashing echoing across the water. For a moment, it seems this will be a bloody feast for the crocodiles. But the fire of survival ignites. With every ounce of strength, the wildebeest twists, jerks, and breaks free from each predator in turn. In a life-or-death instant, it dashed to the shore, but left its tail behind as a crocodile snack. Number 14, wildebeest versus lion. Here, we see a wildebeest locked in a desperate fight to escape the jaws of two young lions. These two predators are determined to bring it down, but it's no easy task. Oh, look at that. The wildebeest's horn has the lion hooked, and it seems clueless on how to land the perfect bite. After an exhausting hour of battle, the wildebeest breaks free, proving the lions can't win every time. In this video, a lion is being overpowered by a massive wildebeest. The beast is simply too large and too strong for the big cat. Oh, it's ramming into the lion, leaving it with no choice but to abandon the hunt. A wildebeest tore across the savannah, heart racing as a relentless lioness thundered behind in hot pursuit. Fueled by pure adrenaline, the wildebeest soared over two lionesses trying to cut off its escape, refusing to be taken down. Suddenly confronted by two more lionesses up ahead, it made a split-second decision and dove headfirst into a nearby water hole while the predators circled the edge, frustrated and eager. In a jaw-dropping display of speed and agility, the wildebeest maneuvered through the water and pulled off a miraculous escape. Number 13. Zebra escapes lion. A ferocious lioness crouched low in the tall grass, her piercing eyes locked onto an unsuspecting herd of zebras. Every muscle in her body was coiled tight, waiting for that one perfect moment to strike. With silent, calculated steps, she crept closer, and then, like a bolt of lightning, she exploded from the grass, launching a blistering attack. One young zebra, lagging just a step behind, couldn't outrun fate. And in a flash, the lioness pounced, sinking her claws into the helpless prey. But then, out of nowhere, its mother stormed back to fight. With relentless fury, the mother zebra attacked the lioness over and over, delivering a brutal kick right to her face. The lioness stood frozen in pain, watching helplessly as her meal vanished into the wild. Number 12. Zebra escapes crocodile. The zebras gathered their courage and plunged into the river, fully aware it was crawling with crocodiles. In the chaos, a helpless baby zebra was swept away by the raging current, struggling to stay afloat. As the mother zebra neared the riverbank, a crocodile lunged from behind, snapping viciously at her tail. By sheer luck, she narrowly dodged the deadly bite. Desperate, the mother zebra turned and cried out for her lost baby. To everyone's amazement, the little zebra had also beaten the odds. With surprising calm, it stepped over a crocodile's back and reunited with its mother. Number 11. Buffalo versus lion. A herd of buffalo burst into a frantic stampede, scattering in every direction as a relentless lioness gave chase. In the chaos, one unlucky buffalo was cut off from the group and soon found itself surrounded by a full pride of hungry lions. With no escape in sight, the buffalo appeared doomed, its fate sealed as the lions closed in for a midday feast. But then, the unexpected happened. A lioness from a rival pride suddenly stormed onto the scene, muscling her way into the kill. Offended by the intrusion, one of the original lionesses snapped, launching a vicious attack on the newcomer. What followed was an all-out brawl. Snarls, claws, and teeth clashed in a brutal fight for dominance. And in the chaos, the buffalo saw its chance and made a daring break for freedom. Number 10. Giraffe versus lions. Across the vast savanna, a lone giraffe was suddenly thrust into a deadly chase, pursued by two relentless lions. As the hunt escalated, more lions joined in, forming a formidable coalition ready to take down the towering prey. With razor-sharp instincts, a lioness, as clever as they come, boasting the cunning of a 200 IQ, strategically positioned herself to block the giraffe's escape route. With flawless timing, she lunged, but was met mid-air by a crushing, bone-rattling kick from the powerful giraffe. In a stunning turn, the giraffe broke free, galloping into the wild while the lioness lay bruised and dazed, and the rest of the pride stood defeated and empty-pawed. Number 9. Impala escapes crocodile. A lone impala was caught in the crushing grip of a crocodile's powerful jaws. Despite its frantic struggle to escape, the beast's unyielding strength kept the impala locked in a deadly hold. After a grueling battle, the impala finally spotted a fleeting chance and bolted to freedom. But the wild had one more cruel twist. From the shadows of the trees, a stealthy leopard had already chosen it as its next meal. The irony was brutal and clear. Such is the merciless fate of life in the wild. Number 8. Guanaco escapes Puma. The guanaco, a native mammal of South America and a close cousin to llamas and alpacas, became the centerpiece in a raw tale of survival. A ravenous puma, eyes locked and muscles tense, stalked its prey, a guanaco nearly 3 times its size, yet still within its sights. When the moment was right, the puma struck, launching the chase as the guanaco bolted with everything it had. With ruthless precision, the predator aimed for weak points, but the guanaco's strength and agility were nothing short of incredible, slipping past the deadly grip with ease. Even as the puma's cubs joined the attack, their efforts barely shifted the balance. In the end, the guanaco pulled off a daring escape, while the mother puma was left bruised and empty-pawed. A fierce hunt turned futile. Number 7. Impala escapes leopard. A ravenous leopard lay low, eyes locked on a herd of impalas, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But the odds were stacked. Impalas could blaze across the plains at 50 miles per hour, far outpacing the leopard's 37 miles per hour. Moving like a shadow, the leopard crept through the gully, eyes sharp, searching for the slightest sign of weakness. Then, in a flash, it spotted one, an impala grazing carelessly within the narrow ditch. But luck didn't hold. The impala sensed danger and bolted with lightning speed before the predator could pounce. Still, the leopard wasn't ready to quit. It melted back into the terrain, patiently stalking its next chance. At last, the moment came. With surgical precision, the leopard launched its ambush. The impala's fate seemed sealed until destiny flipped the script. In an unbelievable twist, the impala escaped the deadly clutch and vanished into freedom. Number 6. Rabbit escapes dog. A rabbit was locked in a relentless chase, hunted down by 2 determined dogs, both equally swift and unyielding. Again and again, the rabbit came within inches of being caught, but its lightning-fast reflexes and sharp turns kept it dancing just out of death's grasp. As the chase raged on, a third dog joined the pursuit, cranking up the intensity to a whole new level. It's nothing short of breathtaking to witness the sheer endurance and unshakable drive of these creatures during this never-ending pursuit. And as the legend goes, the chase still hasn't ended to this very day. Number 5. Rabbit escapes eagle. A rabbit streaked across the terrain, a blur of fur in a desperate dash to outrun a diving eagle. Time after time, the eagle swooped with deadly precision, its talons poised to strike. But the rabbit's lightning agility proved untouchable, slipping away at the final heartbeat. It was a breathtaking showcase of raw survival instinct and unmatched grace in motion. Number 4. Warthog escapes leopard. As the sun dipped low, a mother warthog and her 2 young piglets wandered peacefully through the golden evening. But danger lurked nearby. Hidden in the shadows, a cunning leopard lay in wait, eyes locked on its next meal, timing its move with predator's patience. Then, in a shocking twist, one of the naive piglets unknowingly bolted straight toward the concealed threat. In a heartbeat, the mother warthog sprang into action, launching a fierce and fearless counterattack against the stealthy predator, ready to defend her young at all costs. Number 3. Warthog escapes crocodile. Under the scorching midday sun, a warthog lowered its head for a drink, unaware of the danger lurking beneath the surface. Out of nowhere, a crocodile exploded from the water in a brutal surprise attack. But fate favored the warthog. Its instincts kicked in just in time, allowing it to dodge death by mere inches. Did you spot any warning signs before the strike? With predators like this, danger is always just beneath the surface. Number 2. Impala escapes leopard. Here we've got two male impalas locked in a fierce battle, each fighting for dominance. For nearly 10 minutes, they clash with unrelenting force. Unaware that, hidden in the bushes, a hungry predator has been watching, waiting for them to tire. Then, in a flash, the leopard launches a sudden lightning-fast attack. The other impala, oblivious to his opponent's fate, keeps fighting as if nothing happened. The leopard wrestles his prey to the ground, but this impala is no easy meal. He fights back with everything he's got. And then, against all odds, the impala breaks free. He escapes with nothing more than a few scratches, while the leopard, frustrated and exhausted, abandons the hunt. Number 1. Buffalo versus crocodile. A group of buffalo were cooling off in the water when suddenly, chaos erupted. A crocodile burst forth, launching a vicious assault on one of them. With a bone-crushing grip, the reptile clamped down on the buffalo's jaws, making escape seem all but impossible. Time and again, the crocodile attempted its deadly signature move, the death roll, but its lighter weight made each attempt fail miserably. Unshaken and fueled by an unstoppable will to survive, the buffalo fought back with sheer grit, cleverly maneuvering and dragging the thrashing crocodile toward solid ground. The pain it endured must have been excruciating, yet the buffalo's resolve never wavered. After an exhausting battle, the crocodile finally realized its efforts were in vain and released its grip, ending the heart-pounding confrontation.